Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to this presentation by Father Marcus from the Costa Blanca Anglican Chaplaincy. We're working hard in the chaplaincy to make sure that everybody feels valued, loved, included, welcome, that everyone feels part of this great body of Christ which is here on earth, that everyone, wherever they are, whether you're in the Costa Blanca or elsewhere looking at this, feels and knows that they are loved by us and by God, and that we are important to one another. There's a great poet, John Burroughs, who says that there is a secret to happiness, and that secret is doing your work, whatever it is your work is, and doing it to the best of your ability. And ideally, if it's work that brings you joy, then you will find incredible happiness. Well, many of us are not in the right place to be doing what we normally describe as work at the moment. But let me just think for a second about what Jesus teaches us about work. When he's asked by people, what should we be doing to be doing the work of God? Jesus says, to do the work of God is to believe in him whom he has sent. So that's our work, that's our job for the time being, that's our job to put into practice during this time of home confinement, to concentrate on believing in the person of Jesus Christ and what he says. And our faith, which comes to us as a gift, allows us to understand and believe that Jesus is the Son of God, and understand and accept that what he says is true. And his message is incredibly simple. It's a message of love and peace and reconciliation. It's about loving God and loving one another. It's about living to the best of our ability a life which is based on peace. It's about reconciling differences, and that is a great thing that's happening during this time of home confinement. People are reaching out to other people across all sorts of divides, so praise the Lord for that. It's about not seeking just wealth, it's about not seeking just great experiences, it's about not just being an individual, but being part of a great body, about looking out for other people, about putting other people before ourselves. And so many people are taking all sorts of risks themselves in order that you and I can be safe and can be eventually free. So thanks very much go to all of them. The message of Jesus is very simple, but his teaching is very deep. And one of the great things he teaches us is about grace. The definition of grace is an unearned and undeserved blessing that comes from God. And if we have faith, it gives us the ability to see the grace of God at work, anywhere, wherever it flows. We know that we're not called to judge, we're called not to judge, but we do tend to have that capacity to think of other people and put them into some sort of box or other. But God's grace goes to the most unexpected places and flows in the most unexpected people. So much so that he makes even the unjust righteous. And our job, I believe, during this time is to see the grace of God at work in so many people. Not just the ones that we think fit, but people throughout the world who are working selflessly for the glory of God and for the benefit of others. What I would like us to do for the next few days is to think a little bit about our work, about what we do, about what we normally spend our time doing when we're not confined to being at home. And also to think about our spiritual work, about what we believe in deeply and the effect that that has on our lives. This is a perfect time to do it as we're approaching Holy Week. And then also to do a little bit of preparations for how we are going to walk with Christ through his passion from Palm Sunday through to Maundy Thursday and Good Friday and Holy Saturday, and then for the glory of Easter Day. It makes us look forward. It makes us look to what is to come. And we know, deep in our hearts, we know that this will pass, and it will pass quicker than we're probably imagining, and there will be glory to be experienced. I'm going to finish now. It's been great that you've been listening to me. I want to say bless you. I want to say I hope you're feeling okay, And if you're having one of those blue days, I hope it passes very quickly. And if you're not feeling okay, if you have got symptoms or you know people who've got symptoms, then I hope they too will pass and you'll feel stronger and better very soon. In the meantime, don't forget saying your prayers. Say one for me, say one for everyone, and remember that we're praying for you, and receive the blessings that God gives to you every single day. Peace.